Hi, my name's Sierra, and I'm doing the second discussion post. To answer the first discussion question, I see gender wars and socialization occurring in our society in many different ways, from media to direct experiences. It's constantly evolving. In our textbook, Hyde and Delamater write about how the media has a huge impact on socialization, especially when it comes to the gender process and like gender schemas and stuff. And like to reinforce this idea, I remember years ago watching the Brady Bunch, which is like a very patriarchal TV show in which the mom and dad have very distinct wars that fit their old-fashioned gender schema theory. The dad goes to work every day, the mom stays home. The three girls do things that fit into their gender schema theory, and then the three boys do the same things that fit into theirs, like hiking, fishing, while the girls like sewing and all that. So that show just like reinforces gender war stereotypes. And then, but from now, now if we look at different shows, the media produces a ton of multi-dimensional shows and different ones showing different things, like Law and Order SVU. The main character or actress right now is a woman, and she has like a strong female lead, and she's the main character of it. And so that show is displaying, like, as society keeps going and ages, we're becoming more like that, even though we still have a long way to go. And then there's also still like shows right now, or like commercials and stuff, which shows, still like the gender stereotypes or the old-fashioned ones. So even though some things are changing, sometimes it's still, you can see socialization still like trying to put women and men in the different boxes. And then another thing that I've seen or know from experience is like how much gender has changed as far as like in New York. They have made it legal in like the past decade or so for homosexual people to marry the same gender, which is really awesome in some ways, because my uncle is able to marry his partner that he's been in a relationship with for a really long time. So that's really exciting in some ways. So our socialization is becoming more towards allowing more permissive things to happen. And then I think that, in my opinion, socialization can be both negative and positive. As like a believer, like I'm a Christian, sometimes like it's really hard and difficult for me to know where I stand, or like what aligns with my faith or what doesn't. And so in that way, I think I struggle a lot with knowing where I stand in things. Though I do believe that in some ways socialization can be good. And, like with my uncle, like I'm really thankful that he is able to marry like the man of his dreams, and I hope that as socialization continues, and I hope that it goes in the direction of, someday, like in future generations, like the kids or people who are homosexual or transgender, like they won't face discrimination based on what they identify with. And I think that could be a really good thing. But also socialization, it can go the opposite way, like depending on what issues are being talked about. So I think that it's hard to just say socialization has both negative and positive effects, and I don't think I could side with either which way. Thank you.